Coronation Street's Craig plots revenge for Bethany. Upset that Bethany blames herself for the case against Nathan being dropped, Sarah invites Neil to have a word with her daughter, still unaware of his true identity. But as soon as they're alone, the corrupt cop threatens Bethany, and demands that she claim she made everything up, and say she actually enjoyed Nathan's parties. Coronation Street, torn between Bethany's pleas to keep quiet and his determination to see justice done, Craig heads to the station and informs the chief inspector that he wants to leave the police. Not only did this man rape her, but when Nathan was arrested, Neil made threats to hurt her family if she spoke out, says Lucy Fallon, who plays Bethany. She's terrified and disgusted by some of the things Neil says to her. He tries to shift the blame onto her, then threatens her again. She's really shaken by the time he leaves. Fortunately, Bethany has a good friend in Craig, who sees Neil leaving the house and suspects foul play. When Craig presses Bethany for the truth, she reveals Nathan forced her to have sex with Neil against her will. A fuming Craig wants to report Neil for what he's done, but Bethany begs him not to. She's terrified and says he can't tell. She's convinced people won't believe her, and, more than that, she's scared about what Neil could do to her and her family, reveals Lucy. Neil's threats are ringing in her ears and she's desperate to stop Craig from saying anything. Torn between Bethany's pleas to keep quiet and his determination to see justice done, Craig heads to the station and informs the chief inspector that he wants to leave the police. Coronation Street, Erica makes Kevin an offer. She's booked a hotel room and he's very welcome to join her there for the afternoon. Dev and Anna are still none the wiser about their partner's secret snogs. While Dev's excited about the reopening of the shop, Anna's saddened about the state of her relationship with Kevin, and neither suspect that their other halves are thinking about taking things to the next level. Popping round to the garage, Erica makes Kevin an offer. She's booked a hotel room and he's very welcome to join her there for the afternoon. Later, Kevin changes into his best shirt and heads off to meet his potential fling. At the hotel bar, Erica's drinking bubbly and waiting for Kev to arrive. Will the mechanic go through with it, though, or might he experience a sudden pang of guilt over Anna? And will she and Dev ever find out what their sneaky partners have been up to all this time? Liz gets hired and fired? Coronation Street, could Liz's new career be over already? The Rovers has been a huge part of Liz's life, but the time has come for her to sign over her half of the pub and move on to pastures new. Worried that his mum won't know what to do with herself when she's no longer running a busy boozer, Steve signs her up for some courses. But she informs him she's already got a job as receptionist at the medical center. Things don't get off to the best of starts, however, after Liz clashes with her new boss, Moira. When left in charge, the busy workload gets too much for the former landlady, with a seemingly endless queue of patients and a continually ringing phone, and she struggles to keep it together. Could Liz's new career be over already? Just wait until Moira gets back and sees what's going on. And Coronation Street, Neil pays Bethany a visit. Coronation Street, Mary confronts Norris about a mysterious letter. Coronation Street, Liz and Steve sign the Rovers over to Peter and Toya. Coronation Street, Craig informs his boss that he wants to leave the police force. Coronation Street, Gary is offered a job in Ukraine by old army pal Joe. Coronation Street drug dealer Rich snorts cocaine with Robert Preston.